Well, hey, baseball fans, we're back at it again Saturday morning out here at the Manchac Optimist Youth Sports Complex in Manchac, Texas. 11:30 first pitch here, 70-degree weather, sunshine, light breeze, couldn't be much better. And we've got the Brewers playing defense, the home team. First, the Astros, number 2, leadoff batter, takes a big cut. They're in the orange, and they're up to bat first. Second pitch, big hit, center field, right to the player, drops in between shortstop and center field. It's left field, who will come over and throw to his cutoff man and hold the runner at 1. And so a big start for the men in orange. Number 7 batting in the 2-hole for the Astros, left-handed, and watches the first one go by. Probably a good decision, looked like it was outside. And with 4 pitches left, he's got plenty of room to take as many swings still as he'll need. And he takes one this time. It's going to be right to second base. A little hard time getting the ball, but the throw is made, but the runner, number 7, is safe on first and 2 aboard for the Astros. Number 1, Hudson, playing the pitcher spot. And this ball's line drive to first base off the tip of his gloves. It'll roll past the line, but it was fair. 10, right field, throws into second. 1 run scored, and then second base runner comes off for a second. But no tag made. Time called. 1 run scored and 2 in scoring position. So no outs as the Brewers endure some hot bats from the Astros. 11 takes a big cut. Second left-handed batter in a row. And this time it's a big shot to center field. Drops right in front of 11, who has a bit of a hard time getting it. Left center comes and throws to cutoff, but it scores 2 runs. And just like that, here in the top of the first, the Astros have an early 3-0 lead. And a third in a row left-handed batter for the Astros, and he takes the first cut. It hits Hudson right in the shoulder. He winces. Thor's going to get it and get the force out. And Hudson crumples to the ground as he endures the line drive shot, and we'll take a pause to check on him. He's tough. So number 1, Hudson, electing to stay in the game, and he's one tough cookie. And this ball goes right to the third baseman's glove. He's going to throw it to first. Could have had the out possibly at second. But nevertheless, a good stop by him and nearly a pop out made. And runners on 1 and 2 for the Astros with 1 out. So play can be made here at any base. And 5 takes a shot. It's a bunt for him. Hudson's going to run up on it, throw from his knees, and he's safe. It was close. I thought he got him. It was a good throw from the knees and a good catch, but runners safe at all 3 bases.
That was close.
Number 10 for the Astros, the next batter up, trying to drive in 2 more runs to end the inning. He'll take an early swing at the ball for the first strike of the count. And so the race is on. The Brewers need 2 more outs to end the inning, and the Astros need 2 more runs to do the same. Here comes the 1-strike pitch. And 10's got it, put a bat on it, and it's going to be Hudson who's going to get it and make the play at 1, and got him for the out. It'll score 1 run and take the score to 4. And so both teams there making a move towards what they need to do. That's 4 runs. That's 5? Okay. Well, they said that was 5 runs. The scorekeeper did. I had it only at 4. It's a hit. It'll turn the bases, but nevertheless, it's all for naught, I think. And they'll stop it at 5 runs. We'll go to the bottom of the first. So first pitch, late start on my end from Coach Charlie to number 4, the leadoff batter, and it's a swing and a miss. And so an early strike here in the bottom of the first. 5-0 Astros on top. And the Brewers, the home team, getting the bottom of the inning bat. And 4 puts a nice bat on this one. Bounces off first baseman to the base, though. And he gets him, and it's safe. I thought he collected it and stepped on the base in time, but behind the chain link fence here, it's hard to see. And ump says safe on first is number 4. Number 7, the next batter up. Right-handed, toes on the chalk. And he loads up. And Coach Charlie zips one, and 7 puts a big bat on it. Gets past third base. 4's going to make it around to 2, and they'll hold him there, and 2 guys on board. And the Brewers off to a hot start. So number 6 with a couple ducks on the pond puts a ball in the air to third base and he misses it. And so they got to go. It was a force and he got him out. And he was holding on to try to tag up in case he caught it, and you can't blame him for that. But perhaps a little late of a jump by both runners when the ball was dropped. So good play, heads up by the Astros to recover. And with 1 out, there's 2 aboard for the Brewers with number 12 up. And a high pitch going to be over my head and just about 5 feet behind me as it flies foul. So pitch number 2. And it's a zip, and 12 hits it. Third base and shortstop miss it, and it should score a run, RBI style. Throws made to the cutoff man, who will hold the runner at 2. But number 7 comes home for the first run of the inning for the Brewers to make it 5-1. Number 11, next up in the lineup, runners on 1 and 2, and he takes a cut and pipes it hard. Pitcher makes a great stop. Gonna try to make the out at third, overthrows him, and so the throw pass will score a run. And it was a good idea. The ball took him that direction in a close call there, and he's safe. Coach says you might get down next time, try to avoid the tag, but he did anyway. And 2 runs now on the ticket for the Brewers with 2 guys in scoring position as number 9 takes aim. And he's got the other team's name on his helmet. So Daniel steps back in the box to take the second pitch, 1 strike pitch coming here, and he takes another one. Head down, misses, and he's got 2 against him. And Daniel's showing some toughness, stepping back in the box. And he stays alive and fouls one back, and that ought to bode well for his confidence. Runners on 2 and 3. And a pipe down third base line all the way to the fence. How about that for a comeback at the at-bat? And he'll score 2 and may get a triple out of it. Here he comes. In fact, he's going home. It's an in-park home run. And just like that, the Brewers back in the ball game. 4-5. 1 run left to tie it in the inning here. And a big play from 9 as he dances across. So here comes the first pitch to start the top of the second. I'm obviously a run behind for both teams, and that was 5 runs on that last inning for the Brewers to lock up the inning. So we're even at 5 apiece as the second pitch incoming here for number 8 for the Astros. And he gets a bat on it. It's going to go to Hudson at the pitcher spot. A good throw right on the money. Come on. Right to the glove of the first baseman who makes the out in a routine play by the Brewers. And 6 takes a late swing and puts his weapon back up in the air. And he's ready for his second shot. And another little tardy on the swing. Good-looking pitch from Coach to give him a shot. And gotta love kids out here developing. You see it before your eyes. And before you know it, number 6 will put one in play. And the crowd will go nuts. And batter's out. Good effort by number 6, and the next one comes up and steps in the right side of the box with toes on the chalk. So 2 outs, and 2 takes a He-Man size swing. And the Astros, with number 2 up to bat, would love to start a 2-out rally. The defense for the Brewers, of course, would love to get this final out and end things, and he's got 2 strikes on him. Third pitch coming. And 2 stays alive to keep the bat going and fouls it. Fourth pitch of the count is inside. Batter watches it, and he's got 1 left. And so a must-swing situation here for the Astros, and he fouls it back and stays hanging. If number 2 gets a hold of it, it can really fly just like that. He does. Right to field, and nearly a pop out. Hit the glove of the left center field, number 11, and he'll throw it to the cutoff shortstop man. What a hit and what a near catch, and that's why we love baseball at this level. So with a runner aboard, the Astros keep the batting alive, and Hudson stops it, can make the play at 1, throws it, and he got him out! And he ends the inning, and the stranded runner on second will go back to the dugout. Brewers keep the tie alive. 5-5 will go to the bottom of the second. Number 10, the batter, even Steven at 5. And 10 takes a cut and perhaps pulled his eyes off a hair. Second pitch on its way. 10 takes another swing, and he's got 2 strikes on him. Third pitch inside. 10 stays alive with a tip. And so we've seen that a couple times today where the batter has a 2-strike count against him, and that third swing nicks the ball and keeps him at bat. In number 2's case for the Astros in the last inning, the fourth pitch was the magic one for him. We'll see if it can be the same for number 10 here in the box. And it is, and he puts it over the first baseman's head, and he run through the base. Well, so we'll have to work on running through the base, but he's there safe and sound as the catch is not there in time. And number 10's on board, and the Brewers are underway offensively. Hudson, the left-hander, up to bat as he spits in the box. All-American baseball style. And he's got to take the first cut, pops up, 3 Astros there, and first base makes it. 10 races back, and safe on first. There was nobody there to throw it to make the out for the failed tag up, and so 10 is able to tag up safe and sound. Hudson takes the first pitch, a little unlucky. There were 3 Astros around it, and 1 out down. Number 3, Sarin Ball, up to bat. And he's got his lime green armband on today and drops his shoulders as he swings low on that one. Pitch number 2 is a connection, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he may need to be running when he makes contact on the bat. 3 is standing perhaps a little deep in the box, may need to move towards pitcher a hair. And then a swing and a strikeout, unlucky for number 3. And he'll be back up to bat next time. Number 2 lays off the high pitch in smart fashion. So 2 outs in the books for the Astros. We're still locked at 5. And so Brewers looking for some RBIs here with 2 outs. Three pitches left. And 2 takes a good cut, just misses the ball. Has 1 strike on him now. Next pitch, and 2 decides to lay off of it. Maybe he decided it wasn't quite positioned where he liked it. But this is the last pitch, and so the coaches tell him this is a must-swing situation. And he understands he takes a cut, unlucky, a little low, and strikes out to end the inning. Still tied at 5, and we'll go to another one. Top of 3 we go. And the first pitch on its way. Number 4 puts one right in between first and second. And it's going to be Sarin chasing it down at the fence. 4's going to round the bases. And they got to throw this in quick. Sarin hits the cutoff man, and he's got to turn and fire it home. Catcher not yet on his feet to receive anything. And the ball comes late. And an in-park home run by number 4 starts things off for the Astros to break the tie wide open. So second pitch of the inning here is a big swing by number 11, and he hits the top of the ball to drive it into the ground for a foul ball. Second pitch across the plate, but 11 decided maybe it was a little far and outside, and so he holds off of it knowing he's got 3 more. And so he's dead square in the middle of the box, wide stance. And he takes this one right to second base, and a bounce off of 11's glove, and he'll run back to get it. But batter's safe aboard 1. So 1 runner on for the Astros and another shot right to 2. He's just got to step on the base, and he does for the force out. So how about that for a heads-up play by the second baseman? So 1 out for the Brewers, and number 3 takes a cut. And strike 1 on the record. And 3 takes another one, misses underneath the ball for the second strike. Batter choking up quite a bit on the bat and decides to let that next pitch go by. And 2 pitches left, 2 strikes on the count. Pitcher takes aim, zips 1 in, and another swing by 3. Batter strikes out. And 2 outs for the Brewers. Number 5, the batter for the Astros in the most colorful helmet of the team. And he fouls 1 back right at us. Number 5 hugging the base and fouls another one. Play can be made at 1 or 2 to end the inning for the Brewers. And 5 puts one in play, hits the third. Third can make it to second. No, he's going to go the long throw to first. Good catch by Hudson to keep a pass ball, and he rounds him, and he just tags him. Oh, but he didn't tag him. He rounded like he wanted to go to second, and Hudson had his back to him. Likely could have got the inning ended with a tag there. But the Astros stay alive. So number 10 going to try to drive in some RBIs here, and he puts a bat on the ball foul. Just left of third base, so he's got an early swing. And Daniel playing third base, going to have that glove on the ground ready to field one. Here comes the second pitch. And 10 puts it right back at him again, and it gets past him. And the outfield's going to collect it and throw it in. He better throw it in or they're going to send him home. And 12 catches it for the cutoff. And that'll stop play momentarily. Bases loaded for the Astros with 2 outs. So number 9 with his toes on the line. Hammers one between first and second. And a fantastic stop made by 11. Gets dirty with his knees in the dirt, and he decides to throw this one home, which is going to round some runners, likely, but they hold him there. But how about the athleticism from the second baseman to get that ball stopped and keep it going from the outfield? Like to see the heroic effort there by the Brewers defense. So 8 takes a 95-mile-an-hour swing. Had a lot of heat on the bat, but misses it for the first strike. And misses high on the ball this time, just over the top of it for his second strike. He's got 3 pitches left, and the Brewers are 1 strike away from ending the inning. Coach takes aim, throws a high one, and it's fouled, and 8 stays alive in the box to keep the at-bat going. Next pitch, 8, foul to the left side this time, so showing he can foul it either way. Swing early, swing late, doesn't matter. Just going to try to put one on time. Back to the pitcher. Still 2 guys aboard. 2 outs for the Brewers. And 8 with a third foul on his at-bat. Next pitch, late in the count, is a strikeout, number 8, and that ends the inning. And I believe it's 2 runs scored for the Astros to give them a 7-5 lead. So as has been my style, I'm 1 run behind, so the score is actually 8-5 Astros. And number 5, left-handed batter for the Brewers, here in the bottom of the third, has his first strike. And pitch number 2 on the way. Number 5 takes another big cut and just misses the ball. 2-strike pitch on the way here. And this one's connected by number 5. Pitcher couldn't quite make the stop. 5 runs through the base with an outstanding run through and gets on board. Number 4 up to bat and stays off of the low pitch with some good discipline. Wyatt still alive in the box and lays off another low one and gets a thumbs up from the pitcher. Wyatt measures up to the plate, gives Coach a target, and a pop right to right field. That ball had some smoke on it. And 4 is safe on 1, and the second baseman runner is going to come to 3. And they'll leave him there as time is called, so ducks on the pond, 1 and 3. So potential tying run at bat, and it's number 7. And the first pitch is going to be laid off of. So a no-strike pitch here, second one incoming. And this time it's foul-tipped by 7. He decides to pull the trigger on that one, and he's got some velocity on that bat speed. And 7 takes aim and pops one sky high, third base and shortstop. Doesn't look like anybody called it. They hit the deck and scramble for it. It'll score a run, and runners on 1 and 2. And can't blame the sun for that one. It was over their shoulders, so just a bit of a miscommunication perhaps, but a hard ball to catch at this age when it's hit that high. So good on you, number 7, for popping one to the sky. 8-6 the score with number 6 Cruz up to bat. He pops one up, and the catcher, had he gotten off his knees, could have made an out right there. It was gift wrapped for him, but just a little slow on the reaction, and 6 hangs in there to bat again. Another foul ball for 6, and he's got 2 strikes. So 2 on board for the Brewers, and 6 pops another one foul, so he's all over it. And this time, 6 hammers one right up second base path. It'll score a run, and 10 still scrambling for it, so it'll score 2 runs and tie the ball game. And the play tried to be made at second, and the batter stays on board. That's Cruz, and he's got a 2-run RBI double. So tie ball game and no outs, and the Brewers are in business. And 12 lays off a low pitch. Second pitch incoming, and this time 12 decides to cut and misses just under. So Levi got 3 pitches left here. Hammers one to left field, deep, and it's gonna hit the fence, and it'll score. Cruz, Levi rounds second, and he'll get all the way home for an in-park home run. And the Brewers take the lead 10-8. How about number 12 coming alive with a big bat? So here we go for the top of the 4th. And 6 takes a low cut. And Sarenball playing catcher, zips one back to the pitcher.
Stop that ball, stop that ball.
6 a little late on the swing again. And they'll get him speeding up that bat timing. And he'll be popping them in no time. Third pitch incoming, and it hits the batter. Tough break, thumbs up from the pitcher, and he'll come check on him. And 6 with a better timed swing, but still can't quite reach it. And the strikeout happens, 1 away for the Brewers. Number 2, top of the lineup, back up to bat, and he can really hammer him. We saw him pop one deep last at bat. But he takes an early swing in the count this time for a strike 1. And another huge cut from 2. And the 2-strike pitch, number 3, coming in. And he decides to take a breather, let this one go on by, getting an affirmative head nod from the pitcher coach. And he'll take this one and stay alive at the at-bat. We've seen this before for him. He went 0 for 2 on swings at his last bat. Third swing, fouled it, and then the 4th one was money, deep to the outfield, and he'll try to repeat that performance. Pitcher takes aim, delivers the 4th pitch, and it's the same result. What do you know? It's a routine from number 2. Number 10 trying to collect it, and then he stops, and it's going to be Cruz coming from right field who will throw it in. 4's got it, needs to fire it home. Saren's going to try to catch it on the end here, and doesn't come off the base, and 2 has an in-park home run for the 2nd time in a row. So the Astros climb within 1, and 7 takes another big cut here at the top of their lineup, or second at the top. And we're seeing some big bats now. Strike 1 for number 7. Second pitch coming, and he puts this one in play right to second base. And how about that from number 4, who's going to make the throw and just misses 1. He'll send him to 2. Hudson will go collect it. What a great stop, though, from the second baseman. And then Hudson gets it and throws it, and now they're going to bring him to 3. These pass balls can eat your lunch, and he's got to throw it in to keep him from going home, and they do. And 7 will park it on third with an error made. Tying run at third for the Astros as number 4 comes up to bat and takes a swing just as the wind picks up, and the pitcher delivers it. Foul ball. Pitch 2, strike 1 pitch on the way, and 4 goes down to the basement to try to get it. So 2 strikes on the batter. But he won't be denied as he puts this one in play. Second base going to get some more action. Fire to Hudson, and safe, and it'll score an RBI run. Ties the ball game at 10, but a good routine play from the defense nonetheless with great effort. Left-handed batter, number 11, takes a big cut. We've seen him do that before as well. Second pitch on its way, and 11 connects with it, and it's out of the park behind him for a foul ball, number 2. And third pitch, 11 pipes one. Shortstop's going to get it. Just has to touch second, and he does, and gets the out. And the force is made. So 2 outs down for the Brewers. Play can be made at first or second. It's hit right to first. All Hudson's got to do is tag the runner, and he will tag him with the ball and get the out and end the inning. And we're tied at 10. So tied at 10 here in a tight one. Bottom of the fourth inning. Brewers can pull off the win. They'll be the hottest team in baseball with a 2-win streak. And 11 starts things off. Hits it to deep center. And he'll round one, look to go to 2, and hold up and come back. Probably a good decision. And a way to read the coach's instructions to turn and look. And things are underway here for the Brewers early at the bottom of the fourth. Number 9, Daniel at the plate. Seeing if he can't drive one in. He pops one up high. It's going to stay fair, I think. And it does. It drops fair. And it'll get a runner around to 2. And he's on for a single. Batter, number 10, Gabriel, looking to drive one deep into the field to perhaps RBI and break the tie. First pitch on its way. And 10 puts a bat on it. Fouls it over his right shoulder. Rather, the catcher's right shoulder, we'll say. Second pitch, and 10 takes a swing and misses for a second strike, and he'll get a little coaching from Coach Burnett. And this one's going to be put in play just past the pitcher. Second base will step on 2 for the force out, but 11 will get around to 3 and be in good scoring position here. One away for the Astros as Hudson steps up the plate, gets in that left-handed batter's box, and puts one nearly in play. Shallow style, but it rolls foul. Second pitch for Hudson. And misses it. So Hudson prepares for the third pitch, fixes his helmet, looking like a true ball player. And gonna let this one go by, get a little feel for the pace, and live to see another pitch. And Hudson pretty close to the plate here with toes on the line, and takes a swing and misses and strikes out. 2 outs for the Astros, and Sarn Ball is left to try to put the ball in play and perhaps get an RBI to make the tie go away. We'll see what he can do here. Struck out at his last at bat. And swings a little late for strike 1. So 2-out rally, what the Brewers need here. And a good timed swing, but just misses underneath the ball again. And he drops his hands again and strikes out. Close one for number 3. That'll end the inning. Stranding guys on 1 and 3, and we stay tied at 10 going to the top of the 5th. So I believe we're at the back half of the order for the Astros. And the Brewers, being the home team, will get to bat again here in the 5th inning. And we'll be at the top of their lineup. We'll see if that plays out advantageously for the Brewers or not. 3 with an early swing and strike. Second pitch is a strike, same result as the first, and 3's close. Always entertaining to see these players beat the tar out of the base, as 3 does, but it must have worked because he got a bat tipped on the ball and stays alive. Fourth pitch coming, on its way, and 3 lets it go, and he'll live to see the final pitch. And 3 puts one in play. Second base will go collect it, stops it but can't control it, and 3 gets on base with a run through, and the solid play the Astros were looking for. Number 5 with the teal helmet goes by the name Hunter, it sounds like. Right-handed batter, gonna try to drive in a tie-breaking run that's standing on first base right now. No outs for the Brewers. Pitch on its way, and 5 puts a bat on it for a foul ball to his right side. Hunter scoots up in the box, toes on the line, and swings over top the baseball. And he's got 2 strikes on him. And 5, as is most ball players' routine here, once they've got 2 early strikes in the count, to let the third one go by, does so. And the fourth pitch on its way, inside, and he steps back, and now he'll live to see the final pitch. And 5 misses and strikes out. And 1 out in the books for the Brewers. 10 with an early swing and an early strike in the count here. Brewers have a force out at either first or second base. Take their pick depending on where the ball goes. 10 puts one down to shortstop. Pitcher actually is going to get it. He's going to throw it to second, and second wasn't quite on the base, and he rounds it, so now they're going to throw to third. Daniel looks late for the ball. He's going to have to go get it. Going to throw it to Hudson to see if he can't. No, he'll let that run go. And maybe a wise decision because it was probably a low probability play being made at the plate anyway, and this way throwing it to the pitcher keeps the base runner on one rather from advancing the base. But nevertheless, the tie's broken, 11-10 Astros with one out. Number 9, monster shot, center field. Outfield's going to have to run up on it, and it's going to be Sarin who gets it and throw it to 7 to the cutoff guy. And I think the third base coach was trying to bring the second base runner onto third, but he didn't. He stayed there. And so runners stay at 1 and 2 for the Astros with one out and a 1-run advantage for the Astros. So number 8, the next batter up here, scoots towards the plate and takes a cut that goes over top the ball for the first strike of the count. Weather has remained pretty perfect, and the pitcher does a little balk. Everybody balks and does the chicken call at him. And 8 misses the second swing. Mad respect for these coach pitchers, as it's no easy task. It may look it, but it's not. And 8 misses for the third time and strikes out. 2 outs away for the Brewers, and they need one more. And number 6, the next batter, and he's struck out his first 2 at-bats here. And before this one gets underway, third base coach is going to come over and bolster his confidence a bit and get him ready to take this at-bat. And he's closer to the plate this time than he was last time, which will help him out, but another late swing for the first strike. Second pitch on its way, and 6 does not swing. Couldn't tell if he was going to count it a swing or not, but he said he didn't, held off, giving him the advantage. Next pitch with a late swing, and that time he does go. And he says he stepped out, so the umpire says he's still alive in the box, which of course would only been 2 strikes. Or maybe he's holding one finger up saying still just 1 strike. I don't know. There's a strike. And that's the second strike. So I'm tracking with him now. So 1 strike away for the Brewers to get to bat again, and I would imagine we're close to time being expired. 6 retires the inning. 1 run down for the Brewers, and they'll come back at bat when we come back. So the situation here at the bottom of the 5th inning is the Brewers need at least 2 runs and to expire at least 5 minutes to end the game with a win and a 2-run win streak. Number 2 at the top of the order, up, and he starts things off with a shot to third base. Number 3, third baseman, able to body block with his glove, I should say glove block, the ball, keep it from rolling, doesn't make the throw to first, and the runner safe aboard 1. Left-hander Braden up to bat, and he's got the tying run on 1, and he fouls the first pitch. Second pitch, he connects and nearly rolls it fair, but it stays foul, and he's got 2 strikes. Pitch number 3, wind up on its way, and 5 puts it in play, and it gets past the first and second base players. 5 will run through the base. 2 will come around to 3, and they'll hold him there as the baseball is safe in the hands of the shortstop. Runners on 1 and 3, and scoring position now for the Brewers with no outs. So number 4 measures up at the plate. Coach Charlie says, scoot back up and measure correctly, and then he's going to adjust himself on the mound. He'll throw one forward, puts it up. It's going to be over top of first base. It'll drop fair. He'll run through to get safe on 1. It scores the tying run, 11-11. And here comes number 5, safe on third, and runners at 1 and 3 as the ballgame is tied with no outs. Time is expired. So number 7 could RBI here, and if the time is expired, we call that a walk-off. We'll see if that's what happens. A big shot! Oh my word! Deep left center field. Gonna roll past. The tying run is made. In fact, it'll score 1 more to bring in the 13th run. 7 safe at third, and the Brewers have the lead with time expired. And that's the ball game. How about the walk-off from number 7? Give that kid an ice cream cone and a high five. Brewers hot on a 2-game win streak. We'll see you guys next time.